Everybody, I'm back with some new stories and in honor of Valentine's Day and Love and Kindness Day. And the first story I have is called Love from the Crayons. And it's by Drew Dewa. Love from the Crayons. Love is red. And that's what the heart means. The heart means love. Because love comes in all shapes and sizes. Love is purple because love has its own imagination. An imagination is a great thing to have. Love is brown because love is sweet, like chocolate. And it is, right? Having love is very sweet, just like chocolate. Love is gray because love can be small and soft or big and strong. Love is white because sometimes love is hard to see, right? Sometimes you don't always see it. Like you can't see the cat, but it's there. Love is green because love is helpful and love is very helpful. Love is yellow and orange because love is sunny and warm. It could be two things. It's sunny and it's warm. Love is blue because sometimes love is stormy, right? Sometimes love could be pretty rough. Love is pink because love could be silly, like this dinosaur, and it can. Love is peach because sometimes love can hide. Love is black because love isn't always bright and colorful. Love is every color, right? Every color is love. Because love can be lots of different things. Love is not just one thing. And that was Love from the Crayons. And I have another story for Valentine's Day. And this is Pete the Cat. Valentine's Day is cool. It says Love by Kimberly and James Dean. Pete the Cat. Valentine's Day is cool. Meow you. It was the day before Valentine's Day, and Pete was riding his skateboard home when he saw his friend Callie. She was holding a big red heart that said, Love. Have you finished your Valentine's Day cards? Asked Callie. No, Valentine's Day is not cool, Pete said. Oh, Pete, Valentine's Day is my favorite holiday. It's a day to tell people how special they are to you. Pete skated on, but something in the back of his mind told him that Callie might be right. Let's see. Do you guys think Callie's right? Let's see. By the time Pete got home, he decided that Callie was right about Valentine's Day. So he got out his pencils, his paper, his crayons, and his markers, and he sat down at the kitchen table. First, Pete started to work on a card for his friend Larry. Pete made several cards with big red hearts, but he was not happy with his work. Did you make Valentine's Day cards for people? I bet you did make some Valentine's Day cards. Pete wanted to make the perfect cards for every cat in his class. I'll never get all these cards done in time, Pete told his mom. Pete's mom smiled. Just do your best. Excuse me. Just tell Larry why he's so cool. There's something cool about every cat. So Pete got back to work. He thought hard about what was cool about Larry. To Larry. Happy Valentine's Day from Pete. Perfect, Pete said. After that, it didn't take Pete long to make cards for all the boys. To Josh, to Trey, to Rob, to John. Did you make Valentine's Day cards for people? Then Pete made special cards for all the girls and wrote Love Pete on each one. And of course, he made the biggest heart-shaped card for his mom. And that's a card he was making for his mom. The next day, Pete and Callie waited for the bus together. I decided you were right. Valentine's Day is cool. That's awesome, Callie said. By the way, I'm having a Valentine's Day party at my house after school if you want to come. The bus pulled up and Pete and Callie got on. Mr. Ted, the bus driver, smiled and said, "Good morning." But as soon as they were in their seats, Pete put his head in his paws. "What's wrong?" Callie asked. Uh-oh. I forgot to make a card for Mr. Ted. Then Pete thought, but I can make him an awesome card before we get to school. Pete pulled out a piece of paper and he colored pencils from his backpack and he began to draw. Happy Valentine's Day! Thanks for picking us up every day for school. So who did he give a Valentine's Day card to? Right, he gave it to the bus driver. So Valentine's Day cards aren't just for your friends or your mom or your dad. You could give it to people that help you out. Thank you, Mr. Ted told him. Like Pete gave it to the bus driver. You just made my day. What about Mrs. Gold, the crossing guard? We need to make her a Valentine's Day card too. Let's do it. Let's make Valentine's Day cards for everyone. Pete and Callie got super busy making cards for everyone. To Mrs. Gold, happy Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day. So they're making cards for everybody, not just the friends in the class and grandparents, moms and dad. Pete's gonna make a card for everyone. After school, Pete went to Callie's party. He rang the bell and then he froze. Callie opened the door only to find her friend in a panic. What's wrong, Pete? I forgot something very important, Pete admitted. What? Callie asked. I just realized I forgot to make a card for you. Pete forgot to make a card for Callie. That's okay, Pete. Card's just a way of showing that you care. Hanging out with you, that's way better than a card. So was she upset that she didn't get a card? No, she's like, that's okay. Just being my friend is much better. This is the best Valentine's Day ever. Happy Valentine's Day. Love, Pete. And that was Pete the Cat. Valentine's Day is cool. I hope you enjoyed that story. Thank you for listening to it. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Love and Kindness Day. Thank you for listening. Thank you for enjoying stories and reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, everyone.